The following is a presentation of Eagle Radio and Sacred Heart Basketball.
Oh, and the band's going to play on. The band's going to play loud. And good evening. Welcome into Sacred Heart Basketball, game number 19 of the 20-game regular season. I'm Adam Coulter here from Republic County, up just about 12 miles south of the Nebraska border. Second to last game for the Knights, boys and girls, here in the regular season. And the final road game of the regular season to boot. We're at the home of the Buffs. Been in this gym a lot of times, but it's been a few years. I forgot how loud this gym is. It's deceptively loud, as it sounds like there's 4 or 5 times more people, I should say, than there actually is here tonight. But it's going to get loud. And here come the Lady Buffs out across the way. The Knights at the free throw lane, shooting around. As we get set for the Knights and the Buffaloes, part 2, girls will kick things off, and it was a tough road to hoe for the Republic County Lady Buffs back in Salina, as the Sacred Heart girls opened the game on a 20-0 run, and that was essentially the ball game. Knights outscored the Buffs 13-0 in the opening quarter. The first quarter led 20-0. Took a 28-4 lead at halftime, and then pretty even second half, but the damage had been done, so to speak, as the Knights hung 20 straight to open things, and they went on to a 48-26 victory back in Salina. Well, Republic County comes into this one still seeking their first victory, as the Buffs get their last couple at home. They'll take on Republic County next week on senior night. Or they'll take on, I should say, Southeast of Saline for Republic County here at home. But here tonight, Sacred Heart in town. The Buffs come in 0-18. They're 0-8 in NCAA League play with 2 games to go. And again, they fell to the Knights in the first meeting, 48-26 back in Salina. Starting tonight for head coach Ali Frederick's Republic County Lady Buffaloes. It will start with Gracia Simpson, 5'5" senior. 4 points in the first game between the two. Also tonight, Cadence Hinkie, a 5'4" senior. She had 2 points back in that opening game against the Sacred Heart Knights. Avery Stent, 5'7" junior, led the team with 7 in that opening game against these two teams. Dakota Peters, 5'5" sophomore, 3 points. And Kylie Stone, a 5'8" sophomore, also starting tonight for head coach Ali Frederick and the Republic County Lady Buffaloes. So again, it'll be Gracia Simpson, Cadence Hinkie, Avery Stent, Dakota Clausen-Peters, and Kylie Stone, the starting 5 for the Lady Buffaloes of Republic County. Meanwhile, for the Sacred Heart Lady Knights, they come into the game 11-7 and 3-5 in the NCAA League. Head coach Carl Hines' team will start this evening with Katie Weiss. 18 points to lead all scorers, and the only double-figure score for either team in that first game between the two. Katie's the senior at 5'7". Megan Torrey starts again tonight, 5'9" and a senior. Had 4 points in that first game between the two. Skylar Douglas, a sophomore at 5'7". She had 8 points in the first game. Adeline Lee will start tonight, the freshman at 5'3", 5 points in the first meeting. And Avery Eschman, 8 more for the Knights. Avery, a 6'1" senior. So for tonight, head coach Carl Hines will start, as he has most of the year, Katie Weiss, Megan Torrey, Skylar Douglas, Adeline Lee, and Avery Eshelman. They are, again, the Knights 11-7 and 3-5 in NCAA League play. An interesting thing of note as well, that Republic County and Sacred Heart are in the same sub-state. They're both in the 18 field of the Wabaunsee 2A sub-state. So depending on wins and losses in this one, and with the Knights being the 2 seed right now, the boys being the 1, and the Buffaloes the 8th seed right now in the standings, in both the boys and girls standings, there's a chance that one or both of these two teams, the boys or the girls, here from Republic County and also Sacred Heart, could be headed right back to Salina to face each other in the opening round of sub-state in about a week and a half. Just an interesting thing of note. And don't forget to check out Salina Post and our sports section there for all the latest basketball news, and we'll keep you updated on the potential sub-state matchups. As for Sacred Heart, they'll wrap up the road portion of the schedule tonight. They'll head back home for senior night on Tuesday, early next week. One more time, the starters, as we're 6 o'clock straight up this evening here from Belleville. Republic County, Gracia Simpson, Cadence Hinkie, Avery Stint, Dakota Peters, Kylie Stone. For the Knights, Katie Weiss, Megan Torrey, Skylar Douglas, Adeline Lee, and Avery Eshelman. Republic County now in the home whites here for this matchup. The Knights in the road blues. Knights in the blue unis. Knights, Sacred Heart across the front, I should say. Gold numerals and letters with the black trim. Gold stripe and the gold cross down the shorts, the pant leg for Sacred Heart. Republic County across the jerseys for the Buffs. White home jerseys, blue numerals trimmed in red. And a red trim around the shorts for them. So just about set for action here. Nope. Going to pause right now for our national anthem.
Sing our national anthem.
Welcome back to night basketball. I'm Adam Coulter. Up in the cheap seats here tonight, the mezzanine level, top row. I'm actually literally the top row of the bleachers up here, but good view of the court. And I do need to make one correction. It looks like, looking across the way, Katie Weiss is not going to start for Sacred Heart tonight. I had mentioned in the story at SalinaPost.com that she tweaked her back a little bit, was visibly in pain the last game at home against Beloit earlier this week. And actually, so the starting five will be Eshelman, Torrey, Douglas, Lee, and Getz will start tonight. Sydney Getz, who had started earlier in the season and had been platooning a little bit with Adeline Lee. Sydney Getz will start tonight, as Katie Weiss will start on the bench. Starting, well, the jump ball going to be contested by Kylie Stone for Republic County, and Kylie Stone, 5'8" sophomore. Meanwhile, for the Knights, as per usual, Avery Eshelman, 6'1" senior. Buffs will go left to right, Knights right to left, and the ball, the opening tap controlled by Sacred Heart. Again, going right to left here in the opening half. Here's Douglas up top to Getz, beyond the arc. Looking down low for Lee, gets it to Torrey. Not sure if she stepped on the baseline. It's the only thing that made sense there, but right away the ball in the hands of Peters and the Lady Buffs between the rings. Here's Stone. Left side, just inside the three-point arc there for a moment, was Dakota Peters. And that was a traveling violation called against Avery Stint. And the ball right back to the Knights. They trade turnovers here in the opening 35 seconds. Just underway here, first of two here tonight. Knights and the Buffs here up at Belleville. There's Lee in the lane, left wing to Torrey. Now Douglas with it, and first foul of the game is going to be called. And that's going to go on Gracia Simpson. First personal foul, first team foul. We played a minute in the opening quarter. Bounce pass, right corner, gets for three, shot up and missing off the heel. And the rebound goes back to Republic County and Gracia Simpson. Again, the Knights back in Salina open on a 20-0 run. They outscored the Lady Buffs 13-0 in the opening period. There's a three-point shot, top of the key. That's going to miss. Ball tipped around, taken. And there's a shot up and good. Avery Stint makes it 3-0 Republic County. So there will be no 20-0 run to start this one. Free throw up and good by Avery Eshelman on the other end. Second team foul. That was the first one called, by the way, on Kylie Stone against Republic County. Second free throw by Eshelman is rattling off, and the rebound taken. Frankie Snap is now in the game for Republic County. Snap with the basketball. Pass down low. Also in there is Talon Melton for the Lady Buffs. There's a three-point shot, right corner up and missing. Rebound goes to Skylar Douglas. 3-1. Knights down a couple. Entry pass for Eshelman off the glass, up and good to tie it at 3. So Eshelman 3, Stint 3, and we're tied at 3. The traveling violation called on the Lady Buffs. Little over 2 minutes gone by here in the first quarter, and we're deadlocked at 3. Lee right side, Douglas. Back to Lee. Thought about a 3 for a moment. Now Douglas near side to Getz. Getz in the lane, turnaround by Eshelman. It's up and no good. Tipped around, rebound taken by Republic County and Avery Stint. And it'll be Dakota Peters across the timeline for the home white clad Lady Buffs, I should say. There's a turnaround in the lane by Stint. No good. Rebound, Adlin Lee for the Knights. Left side, Sydney Getz. Back to Adlin Lee. Bounce pass, left baseline. Way back up top and overthrown. It's going to go all the way out of bounds into the far corner. And it'll be Republic County basketball right in front of the Knights bench. There's a shot by Stint in the lane. That one rattles in there. Another lead. Stint's got all 5 of the Buffs points, and they lead it now 5-3. I want to thank you as listening for always, whether you're watching the stream, whether you're on your laptop, your computer, maybe you're even on your phone right now, but however you're listening to us, we appreciate you. I mean, you enjoy bringing Unite basketball throughout the season. There's a 3-ball and a chance at a 4-point play for Skylar Douglas. The 3 is drilled, and she was fouled in the process. Be the 3rd team foul on Republic County as Snap's going to check out. Here comes Nicole Richards into the game. And Katie Weiss checks in as Getz. There's a free throw. That one pops in and out. Getz will take a breather, as will Torrey. 4.5 to play, 6-5 to score. Knights by 1. That's their first lead of the game thus far. We're not quite halfway through the opening quarter. Bounce pass, and there's Avery Eshelman ahead of the pack. Off the glass right side and good. Eshelman with 5. Again, Katie Weiss, who's been the workhorse for the Knights, they've all been workhorses, but she's had the most noticeable scoring output, 18 in the last meeting between these two. So the Knights really working on, there's a shot up high off the glass, no good, put back up and good. Good by Kylie Stone, 7-7, or rather 8-7 I should say. There's a 3-ball right side by Lee, that one won't go. Rebound, back to Stone. And back to the Lady Buffs once again. 3:21 to play first quarter. Back and forth we go, and the reach in by Douglas and nearly stole it away. Got possession and woo. And they're going to call a backcourt violation, it looked like. It was right on that center stripe, and tough one to go against the Knights. 8-7, blue and gold on top by a point. The Knights were down 3-0 and 5-3. Knights now their single lead of a single point. Pass down low and knocked away. Sacred Heart ball. And I made mention I made a point a little earlier on, I forgot, I've been in this gym many times, but it's been about 7 or 8 years since the last time I've been in here, and it's deceptively loud, and just got a great vantage point here we're in the top row of the bleachers, and just amazing looking across and how relatively few people are in here compared to what it sounds like, but good view of the action here, and it's been a good one here in the first quarter. 2.5 to play before the end of one. Knights still on top, 8-7. And I mentioned as well, Sacred Heart playing for sub-state seating position. Likely both the boys and girls will get a home game. There's Katie Weiss driving, kicked out, open 3, right corner up. Skylar Douglas misses, and the rebound taken by Stapp, who's back in there for the Lady Buffs. Now Avery Stint with it. Across the timeline. In the hand of Peters. Dribbles to her right, near side. At the elbow, back up top between the circles is Simpson. Now pass left lane line to the right and stolen away. Nicole Richards collects for the Knights. Now Adlin Lee, outlet pass to Douglas and is tipped away and taken away by Stint down the floor. And they're going to call a blocking foul on Adlin Lee. That's going to be just the first personal on Addie, the first team foul against the Knights. Minute 53 to play. Quick inbound to Snap. Eshelman guards her. Near side corner and wing, and now to the baseline, driving, bounce pass back to Snap, high off actually didn't get the iron like I thought it was going to. Adlin Lee now, Skylar Douglas. Richards, long 2, left side though, there to collect though. is Katie Weiss for the Knights with her first two. 10-7, the Knights' biggest lead now at 3. So actually each team has led by 3. Knights still on a 10-4 run as they were down 3, and now 6-point swing as they now lead it by 3, 10-7. 1:10 to play, opening quarter. Knights and Buffs here in Belleville. I started to say too, both teams playing for sub-state seeding. That one's in and out, no good. And a rebound fought for. Eshelman had a hand on it. Snap had a hand on it. And they'll say it's out of bounds. As Getz will check in for Weiss, also in there for the Buffs is going to be Melton back in there. And also Addison Couture going to check back in. Now for the Knights as Richards goes out, Torrey comes back in. 56.4 to go. High inbound pass and a tip by Douglas in the backcourt, but there to retrieve it is Melton. 50 seconds left, ticking away here, late first quarter. Knights by 3. And there is, wow, that's a tough, another tough foul against Adeline Lee. That's her second. If that's in fact the call. That's one interesting thing about the seating here at Republic County is we're across from the scorer's table. Well, there's no foul showing up, but it is a turnover. Let's call it a tie-up, and actually the alternating possession arrow favored Republic County. So they got possession now. In the corner to Richards. Now Getz, right side, Douglas. Looking for Eshelman, got it to Torrey. Back out to Douglas, ball fake there. Up top to Getz, now back to Richards. 15 seconds left, late first quarter, Knights working it around. Now we're down to 10 seconds to go. Near side. Getz one more time, looks to her right to Richards. Right baseline, nice passing by the Knights, but tipped away for Avery Eshelman, and that's going to do it for the opening quarter. So no, as I said, no 13-0 run and 20-0 run to start this one. Buffs draw first, but the Knights up by 3 after 1. Sacred Heart 10 and Republic County 7. Back after this, you're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of 2 types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialists will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
Welcome back to Republic County. Adam Coulter and Avery Cato on the broadcast. The last couple of games, I wanted to say Avery Eshelman for whatever reason, even though she's been out there playing all night and all season. But 10-7 Knights. Eight minutes on the clock. And if you hear me panting a little, do not adjust your computer or your radio dial or your computer or however you're listening to us this evening. It is toasty in this gym. Well, not sure what the conversation, I mentioned it a little bit ago before the end of the first quarter that the scorer's table is across from us, so not always apparent up here the calls that the referees are showing to the scorer's table, but nonetheless, we do the best we can up here. But speaking of that scorer's table across the way, a moment ago, all 3 referees, they were talking with head coach Allie Frederick. And, well, Free throw up and good, so apparently there was a technical foul. I'm not sure it was on Coach Frederick or what happened there, but Katie Weiss rather just hit a couple of free throws. So the Knights, well, we're going to call a timeout here. Who's going to take it? I saw Coach Hines for the Knights signal for a 30 at one point, but it's a full timeout by Republic County. We'll get a quick 30 and come right back as you're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
For over 90 years, when people go car shopping, they've been coming to Marshall Motors in Salina. Hi, this is Dan at Marshall Motors. The world has changed, but the way we do business remains the same. We promise you the right price, no pressure, and to be your trusted dealership for sales and service. For over 90 years, we've been treating people the way we want to be treated and watching them drive away with a smile and a great ride. Come see us in South Salina at Marshall Motors. We keep life moving.
Welcome back to Republic County. Adam Coulter and Avery Cable on the broadcast. So in there for the Knights, the five ladies that have been the starters for the most part of the season in Weiss and Douglas and Lee, Eshelman, and Torrey. In there for the Lady Buffs, Couture, Snap. Also out there is Avery Stint, Talon Melton, and also in there is Dakota Peters. There's a shot up and missing. Rebound, Eshelman to Douglas. Torrey in the near corner and baseline. Now Adlin Lee up top. Douglas for three, left side. That'll miss. Long rebound taken. That's Dakota Peters for the Lady Buffs. 12-7 now. So Knights up by 5, their biggest lead. This will go in the backcourt. Will be a steal by the Knights. Up off the glass and missing. Boy, a tough couple of bounces there by... And Katie Weiss tied up a little bit with one of the Lady Buffs, and I can't say exactly what the injury is, but she's visibly not herself and hurting, but in there nonetheless. So now the other end, and there's a takeaway by the Knights. Looked like Stint might have dribbled it off her ankle maybe. There's a shot by Lee, up and got it, but it won't count. Boy, and the referees have not been kind to Adlin Lee this evening. A foul called where she was knocked on her backside. Another loose ball. They called a tie-up, and they gave the ball to the Republic County Buffs. And there's a spin by Weiss in the lane, no miss. Rebound taken by Stint. Across the timeline goes Stint as Weiss awaits her. Now 15 on 15. It's it's Avery Eshelman rather. Pass down low. It's about to say defensively on Couture. And there's a whistle and a foul with 6:37 to play in the first half. It's the Knights 12. Lady Buffs 7. Here comes gets back on the floor for Adlin Lee. Quick inbound Stint, got it. So 2 more for Stint, and there's a takeaway by Snap. (12-9) now. And they're going to call a foul on Kylie Stone against Republic County as the Knights will get it back. 6:15 to play before halftime. Knights 12 and the Lady Buffs 9. Up top, Eshelman. Into Weiss in a triple team. Kicked out Douglas. Now in the corner to Getz with a 3 up. And shot is over the iron, no good. And off the bottom of the backboard, And a nice save that would have been, but it's tipped back out of bounds. A Stint tried to save it. It went to Couture for a moment, but right back out of bounds. Well, I stand corrected. It went off one of the Knights, apparently. 12-9. We played just over 2 minutes here in the second. A little behind the back pass by Stint around Weiss. Down the lane. Scoop shot is missed. And the rebound taken by Skylar Douglas for the Knights. Outlet to Weiss, across the timeline, right side to Torrey, in the corner to Getz. And she's tripped up, and a blocking foul is going to be called. This will go on Gracia Simpson against Republic County. That'll be, I believe, her first. Third team foul. That'll actually be her second personal. So Douglas to take it out of bounds, and it goes to Sydney Getz. Back to Douglas. Entry to the wing right. Boy, some good passing here by the Knights as for the 5 girls a hand on it in short order. Douglas to her right, or rather her left, I should say. Now, so Richards is back in there. Weiss, little baseline jumper, missed. Rebound taken back by the Lady Buffs one more time, and Stint hauls it in. 5:05 to play before halftime. Stint with it, left elbow. Dribbles out to the left corner, now to the wing. Back to the right side. There's Stone, jumper, right side, missed. And the rebound taken by Nicole Richards for the Knights. Now a tip and nearly stolen, and it is stolen now, and a foul is going to be called. That'll be 2 on the Knights as a team. So it'll be Stone to inbound, baseline right for the Lady Buffs. Can't find anyone, still can't find anyone, and there's a 5-second call. Could not get it inbounds in time, and it'll turn it over back to Sacred Heart, but out it's going to go Katie Weiss, back in Adeline Lee for the Knights. So 12-9 as Katie Weiss got the 2 free throws before the clock even began for the second quarter. Douglas with a drive in the lane, left-hand shot off the glass and the backboard. No, at least that was redundant. Saved by Lee. Weiss, or Eshelman rather, up and good. She got 7. 14-9. First field goal by the Knights here in the half or the quarter. Blocking foul called, and so go on the Knights. It'll be the 3rd team foul. It's going to be the first on Avery Eshelman. 4:20 left before halftime. And there, outlet to Eshelman from Douglas. Back to Douglas beyond the arc. Right side, Lee for 3. Shot up, missed. Rebound, offensive board. Douglas put back up is good. Between the rings. Now to the left elbow. It is Couture. She's going to drive against Eshelman and had it blocked and taken away. And there's a foul. It'll go on Republic County, their 4th team. So 14 fouls. That's the first one against Couture. 3.5 to play before halftime now. Leave beyond the arc. Now Richards. Nice pass to Eshelman, though. Lost or missed the shot, I should say. Ball right back again. That's Ashley Popelka who's checked in. 5'5" freshman for the Lady Bucks. So 3:01 remains. Ball's out of bounds back to the Knights. 16-9 the score. So the Knights have held the Buffs to just 2 points here in 5+ minutes of the second quarter. Back out top, Douglas. Little ball fake there, tipped out of bounds. It'll be Sacred Heart ball. Katie Weiss back in there for the Knights. It's out of bounds off of Katie. 2:39 to play, opening half. 16-9, Knights on top by 7, their biggest lead of the game. As the Buffs with it back. Again, the Lady Buffs, they're 0-8 in the league. They're 0-18 overall with a couple left. The Knights tonight and southeast of Saline next week on Tuesday for senior night. Still looking for their first victory of the season. There's a shot up and missing. And the rebound, that should be 5 fouls. And if it is, foul's going to be called on Popelka. And that's going to be free throws. So we'll walk to the other end as the Knights are going to shoot 2 foul shots for the remainder of this second quarter for every foul that Republic County commits. .2:17 to play, and that one banged in there. That's Megan Torrey's first basket, first point. And a full timeout's called by the Lady Buffs. We'll take a quick break as well. Sacred Heart 17, Republic County 9. You're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Opus Plasma Skin Resurfacing at Salina Medical Aesthetics is similar to traditional laser skin treatments. It uses thermal energy to produce anti-aging results as opposed to traditional laser energy. There's minimal downtime, and each session only takes about 45 minutes. Most patients see a noticeable difference with just one procedure. Treat moderate to deep wrinkles, fine lines, sagging skin, rough patches, poor skin tone, and sunspots. Opus is a fantastic treatment for anti-aging. For a free consultation, contact Salina Medical Aesthetics and learn more at salinamedesthetics.org.
And we're back here, Republic County. 2:17 to play in the first half. It's 17-9. The second foul shot forthcoming. Megan Torrey made one, looking for the second. And extend what's now the Knights' biggest lead of the game at 8 points. Megan Torrey lines herself up at that free throw line, bends the knees, shot up, that one will miss, and the rebound taken. Couture has it, and now it's going to be Stint to take it across the timeline for Republic County. The drive, a shot up and no good, but a foul call, so this will be 4 on the Knights. 2:03 remaining here before halftime. There's a free throw up and good. Stint with another 3. She's got 8 of the 10 points now. Foul, by the way, went on Mia Hamilton, who's checked into the game for the Knights. So out there, Richards, Hamilton, second free throw also good. I say Richards, Hamilton, Eshelman. Weiss is out there, and also Douglas. Knights fans thought that Stint was on the baseline, but to no avail, no call there. Bounce pass to Stint. And another foul. It's going to go on Skylar Douglas. So that puts both teams into the double bonus. Or should just say just the bonus, but either way, second foul. Well, actually, it's going to go on Hamilton. Free throw up, and that one's going to miss. But each team over the limit now, so for the last 141 here of the first half. Second free throws up and no good, so she missed them both. Did Avery Stent. That trip. 90 seconds left. It's 11, I should say, into the free throw lane in for her, Nicole Richards. There's the and one free throw up and good. There's 5 for Stone. And the lead is 22-14. Back to an 8-point game. Mia Hamilton driving. Bounce pass. Kicked out to Richards. Back left side, or right side rather, to the left-handed shooting Skylar Douglas. Richards in the lane. Weiss turnaround shot up and missed, and the rebound taken by Republic County, and Stone will take it. Tipped into the backcourt. Stent recovers that. Now Peters. Final seconds are going to tick away here. 10 seconds to go before halftime. Back to the near side, and there's a foul away from the ball, it looked like. Offensive foul called. It looked like Avery Stent. Stent's going to go out. That was her third personal, leading scorer for the Buffs, I should say. And back in there for the Knights now, Adlin Lee, along with Richards, along with Douglas. Eshelman, there's a shot up, missing. Weiss also out there. Now Douglas, left side, long two at the horn, will miss. And through 2. A lot closer than the first meeting, but the Knights got the lead, and they've held on to it. They led by double figures, and right now up by 8. Halftime score, Sacred Heart 22, and Republic County 14. We'll come back after a break, see if we can round up some scores, and also give you the halftime individual scoring numbers from here, as you're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Mowry Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of north central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Mowry Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MowryClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Mowry.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan.
You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. I mentioned this at the outset of the game. I forgot how loud this gym was. Between the acoustics and the crowd, it's so much louder than the actual attendance here tonight, or any night for that matter. But then the band on the stage to our right, they're always making noise as well, so it's a very loud gym, but a great atmosphere for high school basketball. Right now, Sacred Heart on top of Republic County here on the road. The last road game of the regular season for Sacred Heart. They lead at 22-14 here on the road up at Belleville and Republic County. Area scoreboard update brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital. And our game, some of our area games. Valley Center's on top of Salina Central. Girls halftime score there, as the Hornets on top of the Mustangs by 3. Ellsworth on top of Bennington 24-17. Bennington, another team in that Wabaunsee sub-state, along with these two teams, Republic County and Sacred Heart, so that's an interesting one for us to keep our eye on. El Saline girls 28, Sterling 20, that's a halftime score. And Clay Center on top of Abilene 2017 in a tight one. That's an NCKL matchup. And that might be it actually for right now. And it is. Those are our updates for our area teams here, Salina, Saline County, and the NCAA League, and our area schools as well. And again, thanks to our sponsor for the area scoreboard update, Salina Surgical Hospital. And I'm sighing because I keep seeing these boxes of Krispy Kreme donuts. There's a fundraiser going on, and people are buying them by the box full. I saw one of the fans come by me with about a bag of 3 boxes of donuts, so anyway. Great atmosphere here tonight. Can't help but smell and pay attention to the food as well here at the break. Halftime score again, 22-14. We'll come back. We'll give you the individual scoring numbers for these ladies after this break. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
Whether on the field, court, or in the operating room, experience matters. A coach loves an experienced team just like a patient values an experienced doctor. Salina Ortho has ABOS board-certified physicians with over 40 years of orthopedic service. If you need help staying active or just want to discuss options regarding the newest techniques and services and specialties that Salina Ortho provides, see one of our trusted physicians or visit salinaortho.com. Salina Ortho, your voice, your choice, past, present, and future.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of 2 types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialists will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And now back to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Welcome back again to Republic County. And one of those, just see if they can pop it out of there. The Republic County ladies were, I'm going to try and, they're warming up. Both teams are, but to my left, one of the free throws by Republic County player, it hit the iron, went all the way over the top of the backboard, and it got wedged into some of the support steel holding the basket up, and they're trying to throw some basketballs up there and pop it out, but so far unsuccessful. Yeah, again, I, on a personal note, appreciate streaming these games so much, and glad you're listening along with us here on Salina Post. Just got a message from our good friend, Mean Dean. Mean Dean Production, if you see him around town, give him a call for your DJ needs. Thanks for listening, Dean. Thanks for the compliment, hearing me doing Sacred Heart basketball again. Final minute plus here, and scoring in the game thus far. Again, 22-14 the score. Just 2 scoring for the Lady Buffalo so far. Avery Stint with 9, Kylie Stone with 5 for the 14 points for the Lady Buffs. Meanwhile, for the Knights, Katie Weiss with 4, Megan Torrey 1, Avery Eshelman 7, and leading all scorers, the only one in double figures thus far, Skylar Douglas with 10 for Sacred Heart. And again, have a recap story after this one's complete when I get back to Salina. Also, we'll be updating you, Tyler Henry, myself, and our sports staff, Devin Haney, be discussing our various games and the sub-state brackets. And again, I mentioned in this particular sub-state that we're talking about, the one hosted by Wabaunsee, both in girls and boys action. These two teams both a part of that same sub-state. There's a chance that these Sacred Heart girls and boys could be hosting Republic County's boys and girls and seeing these two teams right back in Salina next week. We'll see how the seeding shakes out here as the regular season games wrapping up here between tonight and the weekend and early next week. Knights with it, left to right now as you view it. Lady Buffs right to left, and Sacred Heart basketball with the 8-point lead. Lee left side to Eshelman. Eshelman in the lane, Douglas. Back to Eshelman beyond the arc. Right side up top, Adeline Lee. Bounce pass right side, Torrey. Now to Weiss. Back out to Douglas. Left elbow shot up and good. She's got 12. A dozen for Skylar Douglas. And the lead is 10 again, double figures at 24-14. Opening 45 seconds here, and there's a pass from Simpson to Peters, and it's mishandled out of bounds back to the Knights. 7:15 to go third quarter. It's 24-14 Knights with the 10-point advantage and the ball. Left side, Skylar Douglas in the corner. Addie Lee back to Douglas. Up top, Eshelman. Left side again, Douglas. Foul line extended left side. That'll miss, and the rebound taken by Stone and by the Lady Buffs. Bounce pass at the free throw line. Now tipped away, taken by Torrey as she took it away from Popelka. Now Katie Weiss with it for the Knights. Top of the key, right side, Eshelman, just inside the arc. Douglas with the hot hand, kicks it out. Lead for 3, left wing, shot up off the heel. Tipped around, and the rebound taken again by the Lady Buffaloes with 90 seconds gone by third quarter. Knights still by 10. And there's a shot in the lane, up, good, and one. In the crowd and turning around, up and in with it. Kylie Stone now with 7. So the same two ladies for the Buffs. All the points. 16 points, 9 for Stint, 7 for Stone, and now a chance for one more to cut the lead down to 7. And it goes. First team foul on the Knights. Did not see who they rung up with the foul. And there's a reaching and a takeaway. Down the floor is Stint again, and that's off the glass and rim and no good. Douglas with it. Long pass, Weiss up and under, left hand off the glass and good. Katie Weiss with 6, and the lead, 9 points, a full 3 possessions. Under 6 to play in the third quarter. Long 2 right side, that'll miss off the heel. Rebound, Addie Lee. 5:40 left, third quarter. Lead Eshelman, right side Torrey looking down low for Weiss, and a hair above her, and off her fingertips it goes. Up onto the stage it goes. Up to the side of the drum sets. I guess for really a point of view of the gym and the stage. Up near the Pearl bass drum. So the Lady Buffs are going to take it. Tori Weiss, Lee, Douglas, and Eshelman for the Knights. Inbound and nearly stolen away, but Stint's out there, Stone out there. Also in there, Peters. Right side shot up by Simpson, up and good. And also out there is Frankie Snap for Republic County. 3 ball to answer on the other end by Addie Lee. Buried it. Her first points, and now all 5 starters for the Knights. Timeout going to be called. It'll be a 30 by Sacred Heart. Back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
And now back to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Back here outside in Salina, on the road, and we have made the trip up north to Belleville and Republic County. Knights by 10 again, 29-19. 5 minutes even to go here, third quarter. Another shot by Simpson, right baseline. Same result, 2 more. She's got 4, all here in the third. And the lead down to 8:29-21. Torrey for 3 up top. That one's off the heel. That'll miss. Rebound to Eshelman, and she is going to be fouled. Just got a text actually when I say off the heel. What do I mean? The back of the iron, back of the rim where it connects to the backboard. And now some perspiration, moisture, sweat. Any of those will be acceptable answers. Wiping off the floor, Weiss, 3 ball, top of the key, and there's Katie Weiss. That looks like her old self. She's got 9 3 balls, good. Knights by 11. Bounce pass. Stint from Peters. Stint, right low block, and it's knocked away. And out of bounds. As coming in now. Richards will inbound for the Knights. Torrey's going to go out. There's Lee all the way to the right lane line. Out to Weiss near baseline. Back up top, Lee beyond the arc. Nearly lost it between her legs, and now a foul is going to be called. And that one's going to go, it looked like, against the Lady Buffs as well. Just shy of the midpoint of the quarter. 4:10 to go in the third. Snap's going to go out. Couture going to come back in. So 2 team fouls now in Republic County. 1 against the Knights here in the third quarter. Addie Lee bounce pass to Richards, all alone for 3, right side, that'll miss. And the rebound taken by Simpson. And back to the Lady Buffs with 4 minutes to go in the quarter. Saunters across the timeline. Douglas awaits her defensively. Now high again with it. This is Popelka. Bounce pass near side Simpson. Weiss guards her. And to the right side again. And that's Melton on the floor for the Lady Buffs. Long 2, left side, shot good. Avery Stint with 11 to lead the Buffs. Douglas leads all scorers with a dozen, and for the Knights. Right side, Richards, Douglas up top. Far corner to Eshelman, looking inside. And back out to Eshelman. Richards, around the arc it goes. Now Lee driving. In the crowd there, bounce pass, and they're going to call an offensive foul on. My goodness. I said it a bit earlier, semi-jokingly, that Addie Lee, a couple of times, all 5'3" of her, she got knocked to the floor in a defensive posture, but she said 2 or 3 calls really go against her, and a little questionable from here. Quick inbound, they're taken away by Douglas, shot up and good. Good anticipation there by Douglas, who's now got 14 points to lead the Knights. And again, the Buffs having trouble getting it in as head coach Allie Frederick calls timeout. They got rung up for a 5-second call earlier for not getting it in time. Another 30-second timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here. As update on our individual scoring, Gracia Simpson now with 4. Gracia Simpson rather with 4. Avery Stint with 11. And Kylie Stone with 8 for the Buffs. For the Knights, Katie Weiss, 9. A single point for Megan Torrey back in the second. 14 for Skylar Douglas, 3 for Adeline Lee, and 7 for Avery Eshelman. So every point by one of the starters here tonight. And I should say Katie Weiss did not start actually, so actually I'd be wrong in saying that, but nonetheless, the biggest numbers of all now, 34 and 23, Knights by 11. 2:50 left, third quarter here from Belleville. Behind the back dribble, Stint down the floor. This time, Sydney Getz draws the assignment defensively. Now it's past right side. There's Kylie Stone beyond the arc with Eshelman on her. In beyond the arc. Simpson, bounce pass near side, Stint on the wing. She'll try a 3. Oh boy. That one kind of defied physics a little. It just, watching it, it should have, the way it hit that iron and backward, it should have fell straight down, I would have thought, but there's a shot missing by Weiss on the other end. Instead of falling, it spun up into the basket, but nonetheless, Stint with 3 more. There's a shot short, and Nicole Richards comes away with it. There's Getz, Richards, left side to Douglas. Spinning is Skylar. Shot on the baseline. Another one for 16 for Skylar Douglas. A minute 20 remains here in the third. 10-point game, 36-26, and there's a turnover against Republic County. (36-26), 1:15 to play. As Peters checks back in, and it'll be Talon Melton going out for Republic County with 1:10 to go now, third quarter. Knights by 10, they've led by as many as 11. Richards looking right, looking left, goes to Douglas again, left wing. Up top, Getz. Dribbles left, dribbles right. Goes to Richards. Still beyond the arc now. Entry pass for Eshelman, and should be a foul on Republic County. It'd be the third team foul. And they'll call it on Kylie Stone, her fourth. So she'll sit in foul trouble. Still 50 seconds left before the end of three. Eshelman on the inbound left baseline shot, though too much on that one, and Katie Weiss rung up with a foul, and she knew it. Just her first. Each team with three now, with 46.7 to go and rolling late third quarter. Knights by 10. Down the floor is Peters. Bounce pass near side. Couture back to the right side. An open three is up, and now will rim off. Turnaround by Stint, though, off the glass, up and good. .16 for Avery Stint. The lead down to 8, 36-28. So the Knights, they've had a 3 or 4 possession lead here for much of the second half, but still on their heels, and there's a shot up and good by Avery Eshelman with 9 now, and that's going to do it. 10-point game after 3. I started to say that Republic County definitely not going away in this one. We'll take a break, come back with the fourth quarter. Knights by 10, 38-28. You're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Opus Plasma Skin Resurfacing at Salina Medical Aesthetics is similar to traditional laser skin treatments. It uses thermal energy to produce anti-aging results as opposed to traditional laser energy. There's minimal downtime, and each session only takes about 45 minutes. Most patients see a noticeable difference with just one procedure. Treat moderate to deep wrinkles, fine lines, sagging skin, rough patches, poor skin tone, and sunspots. Opus is a fantastic treatment for anti-aging. For a free consultation, contact Salina Medical Aesthetics and learn more at salinamedesthetics.org.
Back in Belleville here at Republic County, Adam Coulter and Avery Kale on the broadcast this evening. First of 2 tonight. The boys will follow as the Lady Buffs still looking for their first win of the season. Just a couple of regular season games left. Their senior night will be on Tuesday night as they'll host the Southeast Sub-Saline Trojans right here in a battle with the Knights, but still down 10 are the Lady Buffs. 38-28 as we start quarter number 4. And we are underway in the fourth. Avery Stint leading scorer in the game with 16. Now between the rings, here's Peters. Bounce pass, Stint again at the free throw line. Nice pass, left lane line and baseline, but the shot no good. Rebound, Eshelman to Lee. Lee for 3, open from the right wing, and is buried. Addie Lee with another 3. She's got 6. Still inside the opening minute here of the fourth. The Knights, their biggest lead, now 13. Up by a baker's dozen, 41-28. Back down the floor, there's another foul call. Addie Lee, this time the recipient of the foul instead of getting it called on her. And the third foul call, third personal call on Kylie Stone. First team foul for either team here in the fourth. Knights with the ball. Non-shooting foul, Douglas. Nice pass, Eshelman missed the bunny underneath. And back down the floor, Stint and the Lady Buffs in the lane, a spin. And she walked, yes. Oh, one referee called a foul, one called a walk, and the other referee defers. So it'll be a traveling violation on Stint in the lane, and they'll spin. Ball to the Knights, Torrey to inbound, and it goes to Eshelman. 6:45 to play in the game. Knights by 13 now, 41-28. Trying to gain one more game in the overall standings as it relates to Sub-State, with just this one and Ellsworth at home as they are fighting for one of the top 3 seeds in the Wabaunsee Sub-State. And there's a pass taken away by Stint. 6:15 to play in the game. Down the floor, Simpson, a long 3, and off the front iron. Rebound goes to Addie Lee. And a timeout called by head coach Carl Hines. They'll take a full timeout, so will we. Back in a minute as you're watching and listening to Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Salina Surgical Hospital is a high-quality surgical facility with a comfortable and home-like atmosphere. Together with our community's greatest doctors, we are committed to a patient care model where exceptional satisfaction is the norm and every patient feels like they are treated with respect, dignity, and compassion. Salina Surgical Hospital is partially owned by a group of local community-involved physicians. Talk to your doctor about scheduling your next procedure with us. Salina Surgical Hospital. Your voice, your choice.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
And we're back in Belleville here at Republic County. Knights 41, Lady Buffs 28. 2 minutes gone by, fourth quarter, 6 to go in regulation. Ball knocked away, tipped. Back out to Esterman. Up top, Addie Lee, left side to Douglas. Back to Lee. Looking for a 3 there for a moment. Thought otherwise. Now Torrey between the rings, and the Knights can run some clock here if they choose to, and it looks like they're doing just that. With a 13-point lead. Burning about 30 seconds off the clock. And there's a foul call. It's going to go on Stint. Second personal foul on her. Second team foul. Addie Lee near half court. Spinning now. Stint guarding Addie. Now to get it Skylar Douglas. Now Megan Torrey. Down low for Eshelman. On the baseline, kicked out Douglas. Chill drive. Left hand shot up and good. 18 for Skylar Douglas. That was not an easy shot either. Had to get the English on the ball and also get it over her defender. But it goes. 3 minutes gone by now. 5 to play in the game, and the Knights have opened up a 15-point lead, 43-28. Now between the rings. Onto the right wing. Simpson. Now top with it. Turn. Stint got it back momentarily. And now a drive and a traveling violation is going to be called against Kylie Stone. Back in there with 4 fouls. And Megan Torrey is going to come out. Nicole Richards checks back in for the Knights. Addie Lee. Right side, Skylar Douglas. Douglas up top. Now Richards again. Looking to her left. Now dumps it off to Addie Lee. And now center circle right in the Buffalo logo with the basketball. Midcourt for a moment there. Katie Wise, Addie Lee. Burning the clock down as we're approaching the midpoint here at 4 minutes to go. Just over that in the game. Weiss to the basket. Little runner up out the backboard, no good. And we are at 4 minutes to go in the game. 4 gone, 4 to go here in regulation and the fourth quarter. Now Stint beyond the arc. The lion's share of the points for Republic County in this one. 16 of the 28 by herself. There's Stone driving, pulls up, shot high off the glass and missed, and now a tie-up with Richards for the Knights and also with Popelka for the Lady Buffs. Comes Getz back in for Weiss. Also back in there is going to be Simpson. Going out will be Kylie Stone. 3:37 to play in the game. Tip right back out of bounds by Eshelman, and it's going to stay. With Republic County, a quick shot on the inbound, up and good. Guess who? Avery Stint now with 18, but that's the first basket. It took them 4.5 minutes to get it. Republic County down by 13 again, 43-30. Richards, now Douglas between the rings, and that should be a push off. If that's Stint, that's her third. And it is. And head coach Frederick's going to call a full timeout for the Lady Buffs. 3:20 left in the game. That's the third team foul as well as the third personal foul on Stint. 43-30 when we come back. Sacred Heart on top by a baker's dozen. As you're listening and watching, it's Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of two types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialist will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
And welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball. Adam Coulter and Avery Kittle on the broadcast this evening. 3:20 left in the fourth. 15-point game a moment ago, the biggest for the Knights. They still lead it now by 13, a baker's dozen. 43-30 as the Knights are going to, barring a huge collapse and a big comeback by the Buffs, Knights will go to 12-7. 4-5 in NCAA League play with one game left against Ellsworth at home on senior night on Tuesday. Republic County is going to fall to 0-19 and 0-9 in the NCAA League. 3:15 left in the game. Knights with it. Richards to Lee. Lee, and a reach in and a foul is going to be called. That should go on Dakota Peters. That would be the fourth team foul. And it's her fourth personal as well. Inbound to Eshelman. Again, the Knights in no particular hurry to put a shot up, just trying to dribble some of this clock and melt it away. And there's a foul called. It's going to put the Knights to the free throw line. The foul's going to be called on Popelka. And that's going to put Sydney Getz to the free throw line for the Knights with 3 minutes and a second left here in the fourth quarter. The Knights, not a foul committed called on them as of yet. That's 5 against the home team. Getz first free throw up and good. So there's Getz first point. So now I can officially say that all 5 starters have scored, as Getz started, whereas Weiss did not this evening. And the second one off the heel, one bounce, and then it goes. So a couple there by Sydney Getz. And the lead is 45-30 with 3:01 to play now in the game. Quick inbound to Popelka. Kind of hard to say when you're saying it fast. To Stint in the backcourt. Around the back with the dribble. And a carrying violation called. A turnover back to the Knights. 2:51 to go, and it'll be Sacred Heart Basketball on the near sideline to inbound it. Douglas will inbound it. And it goes Katie Weiss back out there for the Knights. Katie Weiss to the free throw line for Sacred Heart. Second foul called again on Popelka. 45-30, 2:45 left in our first of two. That's a free throw up and good by Weiss now with 10. Scored in every quarter, two in the first, 2 in the second, 5 in the third, 1 in the fourth, and now 2 in the fourth for 11. Knights showing a little pressure, a little token pressure. They back off. Stint with it one more time, behind the back with a dribble. Bounce pass to the near side. Stone back in there with 4 fouls as we're down to 2.5. Bounce pass Stone near side wing. Stint out high, right side, over to Peters. There's a long 3 up, and Avery Eshelman with a puzzled look on her face as she's called for her third personal foul. 2:24 to play in the game. The Knights up now by 17. High water mark once again. And the Lady Buffs running out of time. There's a shot on the inbound, lobbed and missed, and rebound taken by Getz. Getz, Weiss, Mia Hamilton's back in there for the Knights, as is Megan Torrey. And Alyssa Patterson's also out there now for the Knights, and they foul Mia Hamilton. So they'll send Mia to the free throw line with 2:11 left, and the Knights up by 17. There's Hamilton's first free throw, and good again. Mia had a couple in that first game between the two, as many of the ladies that wouldn't see a lot of varsity playing time did, and that one's off the heel, no good. Bounces right out to Stint, quickly down the floor. And just like that, that's 4 fouls that all here in the fourth called on Ashley Popelka. Pull-up shot, again a miss. Under 2 to play, we're down to 1:50 to go in regulation. Knights up 48-20. 48-30, I should say. Republic County definitely hung around, but here in the fourth, Knights taking the foul shots, the advantage of the foul shots, and 2 more shots coming, as that's the 4th personal foul called on Avery Stint. And the first free throw is going to be missed by Hamilton. 1:40 left, 48-30 the score. Getz is going to go out, and in there, Bethany Campa checks in for the Knights. Left lane line is Patterson, right side Torrey, the free throw line Hamilton. Second shot up and short. Also out there, Bethany Campa and Katie Weiss. 90 seconds remain here in the game. Bounce pass, left wing, Stint. Spinning in the lane, a shot up off the glass and missing. Got her on a rebound, put back up, good and 1. So she's got an even 20 points now. Problem being, she's only got 12 additional points from her teammates. And now Eden Sharpton will check in for Sacred Heart. In for Megan Torrey. Free throw up and rattles in there. 5 in the quarter and 21 for the game for Avery Stint with 1:15 to go in the game. 15-point game to Campa. And she's going to be fouled. So that's on Simpson. That's her 4th. Simpson with 4. Stint with 4. Popelka with 4. Stone with 4. First free throw is missed. Second one by Campa's up. That one's also gonna miss. Rebound Stent. Clock winds again. There's a three-point shot in the corner. Missed. Rebound Eden Sharpton. 1 minute left. Knights are going to get one more on the road here tonight and improve, as I said, to 12-7 overall, 4-5 in the league, with one game to go against Ellsworth, who they beat earlier in the season at Ellsworth. Under 40 seconds to go. It's Katie Weiss dribbling near half court. She's going to be fouled by Dakota Peters, and she just fouled out. So Dakota fouls out, did not score in the game, as Ashley Popelka is going to check in for her. Really not much consequence here at this point. Free throw up and good. Free throw good by Katie Weiss now with a dozen. And one more, she's 4 in the quarter. I'm being given a hard time for my Baker's dozen reference when the lead was 13. Well, now it's 17. Then as many as 19. And it goes to Simpson. 30 seconds left in the game. There's a runner right side short. Rebound taken by Addie Lee, who's back in there. And Addie is on the floor. Simpson's on the floor. Both okay. So now for the Knights, we've got both Campas are out there, as Bethany Campa and Allie Campa are in there. Eden Sharpton's out there, Skylar Douglas, and Adlin Lee to the free throw line. 21.9 to go, and fouling out Avery Stint with 21 points. And Addie's first free throw, back iron, front iron, backboard, iron again, and out. Lady Buffs have been held to 7 for Addie, 1 of 2 from the line. Addie comes out, and it looks like in there for the Knights. That's Holly Bonilla, 5'3" sophomore. That's her first varsity playing time of the season. 9.4 to go, 51-33, Bonilla. And she's going to go to the basket, and that will do it. Shot missed, but Knights take it by 18. Final score, 51-33. We'll come back and get you another area scoreboard update and give you the final score numbers here from our girls' games. Sacred Heart 51, Republic County 33. Back after a break. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Maui Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maui Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MauiClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maui.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. Adam Coulter and Avery Cato on the broadcast as the final score of the girls' game. The Knights take it in the first of two as they win it 51-33. A lot differently than the first game between the two teams, as Knights opened the first game back at Salina on a 20-0 run, and that was essentially the ball game. But this one, Republic County struck first. They were up 3-0 and 5-3. Knights were up 10-7 though after one, 22-14 at halftime, 38-28 after three, and 51-33 the finals. So they just quarter by quarter, the lead kept extending for the Knights, but give the ladies of Republic County credit as they, well, a tough year, 0-19, 0-9 in the league with one game left next week against Southeast, but also the Knights give them credit, 12-7, 4-5 in the league, and one more to go against Ellsworth back at home on senior night on Tuesday. Here's the scoring in the game, though, 21 points to lead the Buffs on all scores. Avery Stent fouls out with 21. Kylie Stone, 8 points, and Gracia Simpson, 4. And that was it for the Lady Buffs. Just not a lot of help offensively for Avery Stent, 21, but nonetheless, Skylar Douglas, the hot hand for Sacred Heart, scores in all four quarters with 18. Likewise, Katie Weiss scores in all four quarters with 13. Avery Eschman with 9. Addie Lee with 7. 2 off the bench for Sydney Guess in the fourth. 1 off the bench for Mia Hamilton also in the fourth. And 1 back in the first half from the free throw line by Megan Torrey. Final score again, 51-33, as we'll take a break. We'll come back with, before we do that, let's go and take a look at our area scoreboard update brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital, as, and final score here, 51-33. Salina, these will be girls' finals unless I mention otherwise, but girls' finals, Salina Central beats Valley Center 41-32. Also, Elsaline beats Sterling 43-33 that final. Ellsworth defeats Bennington 41-26. Salina South 32, Mays 29. Clay Center 48, Abilene 38. Those are our area final scores in girls action. And again, right here, 51-33. Knights win it by 18 as they improve to 12-7 and 4-5 in the league on the season. We'll take a break. We will come back and get you set for the boys game after this break. You're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Freshman Lady Buff, Gianna Smith, with her pen pals, Reagan Sternad and Jeremiah Singleton. Freshman Lady Buff, Mackenzie Banahan, with her pen pals, Mark Maka, Harper Polachek, and Allison Milacho. Freshman Lady Buff, Jasmine Rama, with her pen pal, Kinley Lambert. Lady Buff Manager, Zelma Simpson, with her pen pal, Cash Cornwell. Lady Buff Manager, Gwendolyn Cole, with her pen pal, Cameron Stuches. Senior Buff Austin Scribner, with his pen pals, Charlie Sternad and Emma Soigart. Junior Buff Keaton Wigley, with his pen pals, Kenneth Bolt and Boone Reed. Junior Buff Kate Novak, with his pen pals, Marlis Davis and Brooklyn Thompson. Junior Buff Owen Cole, with his pen pals, Miles Tuxhorn and Sebastian Tuxhorn. Hey, how about the front row and the back row switch? Sophomore Buff Aiden Morris, with his pen pal, Avery Cozart. Sophomore Buff Connor Martin, with his pen pals, Colby Hansen and Beckett Bardenberger. Sophomore Buff Zach Stinson, and his pen pal, Roland Sandberg. Freshman Buff Levi White, with his pen pals, Rebecca Anderson and Raquelia Shelley. Freshman Buff Token Wigley and his pen pal, Boyd Morgan and Asher Cox. Freshman Buff Gavin Pickard and his pen pal, Winter Dyke. Okay, we got sophomore Manuel Maldell and Ashton Koch. Sorry, it wasn't on here. I'm trying to build it here. Senior leader, cheerleader Emma Hubert, and her pen pal, Asher Bowen. Senior cheerleader Caitlin Fouts, with her pen pals, Evan Boyer and Jackson McMullen. Junior cheerleader Olivia Reedy, with her pen pal, Lane Breyer. Junior cheerleader Kiera Bates and her pen pal, Roy Fate. Sophomore cheerleader Allie Bombardier, with her pen pal, Ainsley Jensen. Sophomore cheerleader Hannah Bowers and her pen pals, Charlie Melton and Mavis McKay. Freshman cheerleader Jordan Blonjek and her pen pal, Liam Miner. And freshman cheerleader Bree Horner, with her pen pal, Keaton Ritchie. Let's hear it for us.
proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Maury Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maury Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MauryClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maury.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Well, welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. About 15 minutes away from tip-off of the boys' game. And coming into this one, Sacred Heart 15-3 overall. They're 5-3 in the NCAA League. The lone losses, twice beaten by Beloit and once by Ellsworth, who we'll see at home Tuesday in Salina for senior night to wrap up the regular season. And meanwhile for the Buffs, much like the Lady Buffs, 0-8 in the NCAA League standings, and they are 1-17 overall on the season. So another tough year for another Republic County team. As back in Salina, that matchup, they hung with the Knights for about a quarter. It was 19-10 Knights after one, but from that point on, the Knights didn't allow a single point in neither the second nor the fourth quarters. 7 points in the third. After that 10-point first quarter, the Buffs would score 7 points in the last 24 minutes of regulation and fall to the Knights by a score of 64-17. So a tough one there. Again, the Buffs come in 1-17, 0-8 in the league. The Knights 15-3 and 5-3 in the league. And these two teams, just my own I was looking at some of the, I don't have the sub-state brackets right in front of me, but the top seed that was ahead of Sacred Heart 2 of their last 3 games were against teams that had 1 or 2 wins on the season, so chances are the Knights are going to be either the 2 or the 3 seed in the Wabaunsee Sub-State on the girls' side, so the Knights will more than likely be hosting a first-round game in Salina on Monday or Tuesday, the 26th or 27th. The boys will be 2 on one of those 2 nights, as the Knights are the top seed with Bennington right behind them. But I mentioned earlier on too, Bennington got beat by Ellsworth in girls action, and keep our eye on the Ellsworth-Bennington boys scores. It will affect both sub-states and the Knights' opponent next week as well involved in that one. But the Knights more than likely are going to be the 1 seed, and Republic County more than likely will be the 8th seed. So in that case, these 2 teams will play tonight, and they'll turn around and about a week and a half back in Salina, they'll play in the first round of the Wabaunsee Sub-State. With those first games that night, the top 4 seeds would host the bottom 4 seeds. And again, in that case, chances are it'll be Sacred Heart hosting Republic County and seeing these 2 teams in action head-to-head for a 3rd time this season. But time will tell, and we'll keep you updated on that situation and all the area teams involved in postseason basketball, all the sub-states, all the scores, all those area teams at SalinaPost.com. Take another break now here between games. It's actually Tuesday night. I mentioned earlier on during the girls' game, Tuesday night will be senior night, but there's also been, they crowned a Sweetheart Dance royalty earlier during the girls' game, or actually before the girls' game. So we've had some ceremonies here and some extended time between games, as we have right now about 10 to 11 minutes before we'll tip this one off. But we'll take another break. We'll come back with more Sacred Heart basketball as the Buffs and Knights will go at it one more time here this evening, this time at Republic County. You're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Salina Surgical Hospital is a high-quality surgical facility with a comfortable and home-like atmosphere. Together with our community's greatest doctors, we are committed to a patient care model where exceptional satisfaction is the norm and every patient feels like they are treated with respect, dignity, and compassion. Salina Surgical Hospital is partially owned by a group of local community-involved physicians. Talk to your doctor about scheduling your next procedure with us. Salina Surgical Hospital. Your voice, your choice.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Salina Surgical Hospital is a high-quality surgical facility with a comfortable and home-like atmosphere. Together with our community's greatest doctors, we are committed to a patient care model where exceptional satisfaction is the norm and every patient feels like they are treated with respect, dignity, and compassion. Salina Surgical Hospital is partially owned by a group of local community-involved physicians. Talk to your doctor about scheduling your next procedure with us. Salina Surgical Hospital. Your voice, your choice.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Maury Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maury Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MauryClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maury.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Maori Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maori Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MaoriClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maori.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Boom. Boom. Welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball. And the band played on. I thought they stopped before. I think they actually break it down at halftime of the boys' game. Otherwise, going to have that in the background. Here's the starters for tonight's game. Sacred Heart and Republic County. As I mentioned, the first game between the two back in Salina, 19-10 after one, but the Knights held the Buffs to 7 points in the third quarter and scoreless in the second and the fourth in a 64-17 blowout in Salina. Anthony White will start here this evening. Aiden Morris starts tonight. He had 6 points in that first game between the two. Aiden is a 5'11 sophomore. Also starting here tonight, Levi White, just a freshman out there, 5'7". Connor Martin had 6 in the first game between the two, co-led the team with Aiden Morris in scoring with 6. Connor is a 6-foot sophomore. Austin Scribner, 5'9" senior, had 3 in the first game, and Caden Novak is a 6'2" junior for the Buffaloes. So Aiden Morris, Levi White, Connor Martin, Austin Scribner, and Caden Novak. Only one senior on the roster, and that is, in fact, Austin Scribner. So it's a young team and struggling on the year, 1-17 overall, 0-8 in the NCAA League, and their head coach is Anthony White. Meanwhile, for Sacred Heart, head coach Brian Gormley's team, 15-3 overall, 5-3 in the NCAA League. The 3 losses overall, and in the league, 2 to Beloit, 1 to Ellsworth. Thus far in the season with this game, and Ellsworth at home Tuesday on senior night in Salina. Brian Gormley starts. Michael Matucci, he is a senior at 5'9". He had 14 points to lead the Knights in that first game between the two. Evan Bogart starts tonight. He is a 6'3" senior, 13 points in the first game between the two. Jet Samuelson starts, another senior, 6'2", 6 points in the opening matchup between the Buffs and the Knights. Max Ehrlich with 9 in the first game. And Max, a 6-foot senior, and also Jason Mars, another senior, 6'3", and he had 5 points in the first game between the Sacred Heart Knights and the Republic County Buffaloes. So again, for Republic County, it's Morris, White, Martin, Scribner, and Novak. For the Knights, Matucci, Bogart, Samuelson, Ehrlich, and Mars. Buffs across the uniform top for the boys here from Republic County. Home whites, blue numerals, red trim, and the blue stripe down the shorts for the home team tonight, the Republic County Buffaloes for the Knights. Sacred Heart across the jersey tops. Gold blue unis, gold numerals and letters, and the gold stripe down the side of the uniforms for Sacred Heart. Knights heading back to their bench. Just about set to get this one started now. 8 minutes on the clock. And I'll correct myself here. Owen Cole's going to start tonight. Just trying to see which one is not starting. Owen Cole's going to start here tonight. It'll be Connor Martin, who's not in the starting lineup here tonight. So Owen Cole starts tonight. He is a 6'2 junior. So Aiden Morris, Levi White, Connor Martin, Austin Scribner. Aiden Morris, Levi White, Austin Scribner, Caden Novak, and Owen Cole will start. There's the opening tap controlled again, as in the girls' game. Sacred Heart starts out with it, and we are underway. Boys right to left for Sacred Heart, and Republic County left to right in the first half. Kicked out. Bogart for three, right side buried, right off the bat. Bogart with three, the Knights up 3-0. No, that didn't take long. 20 seconds in now, 30 seconds in. Knights up early, still a long way to go in this one. There's Owen Cole back near side, Aiden Morris. Three ball, the answer is going to be missed. And a long rebound. Samuelson and Ehrlich both there. Ehrlich takes it now, Matucci, far side. Bounce pass to the baseline, right side. Back up top, Ehrlich down the lane, up, shot and missed. But our first foul of the game, it'll be a blocking foul against Republic County. And that'll send Max to the free throw line for 2 shots. First foul called, and it goes against Levi White. His first personal, first team foul for the Buffs. Free throw up and good by Max. Ehrlich with one. And the lead now 4 for the Knights, 4-0 early on. Opening minute here of our second game of 2 here tonight. Second free throw good. Ehrlich buries both charity tosses. 7:10 to play in the first. It's 5-0 Knights. And down the floor now with it, Scribner. With the near right, nearly overthrew Levi White. Back up top, Novak. Back near side, and again nearly overthrew him, and this time it does go out of his reach into the stage, and as the band breaks down their chairs and instruments up there. Handing it off, Bogart, Samuelson, now Ehrlich. Bounce pass, left, or right elbow I should say, Matucci from Mars. Left baseline, Bogart to the rack, missed it, got his own rebound, puts it back up and in. Basket won't count, but I believe that's going to be another foul on the Buffs early. And it will be. Second team foul, the first this time it's called on Caden Novak. Matucci up high, the inbound to Bogart. Bogart looking for Ehrlich. Down the lane, left low block off the glass, they'll miss the bank. Rebound taken. Down the floor, Morris for the Buffs. Jump stop, right lane line, puts it up, and that's short. And the rebound taken by Samuelson for the Knights. Now Matucci, across the timeline quickly. Left side, Ehrlich. Now Bogart. Stops his dribble down right side, back out to Ehrlich. Thought about a three for a second there. Bogart for three, same spot. That one's off the heel, rebound Matucci, and looks like that's who the foul's going to go on, and it will be. .6:02 to play in the opening quarter. Matucci's first personal foul, first team foul against the Knights. Just over 2 minutes gone by here in the opening quarter. Knights still pitching a shutout, 5-0 for three on the other end. That's good, and that breaks the shutout. Levi White hits a three, and it's 5-3. Knights still by a couple as they led throughout here the first nearly 2.5 minutes. Matucci, a jump stop right to the basket. Boy, that first one just would not go. Second one does. Matucci with two. Knights up by 4 now, 7-3. At the free throw line on the other end, a shot missing badly by Novak. And an outlet now, Matucci up and off the glass, and 4 quick ones for Mike. And the lead now 9-3, as big as it's been for the Knights at a half dozen. Levi White with it to the elbow right side. Now a pass, Owen Cole. Turnaround shot, well short. Rebound Matucci one more time. Under 5 to play. Now it's Ehrlich left side. Matucci, Jason Mars for 3. Line drive shot off the front iron. Offensive board to Ehrlich. Bounce pass Matucci underneath. Now Samuelson left low block. That one's short, but there to put it back up and in. Full timeout called, and like Jet Samuelson actually got his own rebound, but it is good. 11-3 Knights, 4:42 left first quarter. Back in 30 seconds as we'll take a timeout. You're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
When does normal acute pain become abnormal chronic pain? Chronic pain can be one of 2 types, nociceptive and neuropathic. Each type differs based on what causes it, what it feels like, and what treatments may relieve it. Neuropathic pain can often be managed by a therapy called neurostimulation or spinal cord stimulation. If you suffer from chronic pain, ask your primary care physician for a referral to the Salina Pain Clinic. Our pain specialists will discuss the right options to manage your pain. Online at salinapainclinic.org.
Back in Belleville, Adam Coulter and Avery Cadle on the broadcast. 4:42 to go. Opening quarter. Second game of 2 here tonight. The girls of Sacred Heart got the victory in the opener. Boys trying to complete the sweep here on the road. The last regular season games for the boys and girls of Sacred Heart before senior night Tuesday against Ellsworth. And then we'll await the final standings in Sub-State. The Knights in the Wabaunsee Sub-State in Class 2A. 4:35 left, down the floor with it. The Buffs. Right elbow there in the lane, kicked out. Far corner for 3 again, same spot. This one a high bounce off the iron and the top of the backboard. Jason Mars with it. Dumped off to Bogart. And now the guard, Matucci with it. Left side, Ehrlich. Mars for 3 again, and that one also won't go for him, and a foul on the rebound attempt. Going on. Well, it's going to go against Republic County again. It's going to be the first personal foul on Austin Scrivener. 3rd team foul. Little bank that's a little strong by Jason Mars, and out of bounds it goes again, back to the Knights as we approach the midpoint here of the first quarter. Sacred Heart 11 and Republic County 3. Bounce pass Mars, up and good. All 5 stars for the Knights now have scored at least a couple. So under 4 to go in the first. Now the Knights opening up a 13-3 lead here early in this one. Far side Scrivener, back to the near side. It's Levi White. Tipped up by Mars for a moment, and the basket's up and missed. But foul shots coming for Austin Scrivener for Republic County. And the free throw, the first one's missed. First personal foul call on Jet Samuelson, who will go out, as will Michael Matucci. Into the game for the Knights. Luca Adami's in there, as is Will Tuttle. Second free throw bangs in there. 4th point for the Buffs as they trail at 13-4. 3.5 to play first quarter. Here's Luca Adami just checking in to the basket, right down Broadway, up and good with the shot. So right down the list, I've got the first 5 guys, the 5 stars have all scored, and now I had Luca, the first one off the bench. He scored 2. Now it's Will Tuttle's turn. 3-point shot left wing, buried again. And that basket good by Aiden Morris. So 15-7 as we approach 3 minutes to go here in the opening quarters. Jason Mars, left side, Will Tuttle. Pass to Adami from Bogart, now back out. Ehrlich for 3, right side, right through. And Ehrlich with 5. And the lead is 11 at 18-7. There's a steal by Will Tuttle. Tuttle wants to run to Adami. Right side 3-on-2. Knights with numbers. Left side, Tuttle got it. 3-2 break, and the Knights make good on it. They're up by 13 now. Well, I said a half dozen earlier. I said a baker's dozen right now, and I'm hungry for some donuts or something light, flaky, and fried donut-like. Knights by 13, 2:20 left first quarter. Up top, there's Levi White one more time. Beyond the arc, back to the near side wing. A little hesitation there by Scribner. Now White again, left side for Morris to White. Driving now, 3-ball from the corner, up short. Long rebound taken by Adami, and again the Knights want to run. Right to the basket, no one on him, and back on defense. Easy 2 for Max Ehrlich now with 7. And the Knights have opened up a 15-point lead, still a minute 45 to play first quarter. And between the rings, it goes from Morris to Scribner. Long pass to the far corner. Tipped up, another takeaway, I should say. There's Ehrlich. To Bogart. Right low block off glass and good. Bogart's got 4. And the Knights up 17, still a minute 15 to play in the first. To the elbow left side in the lane. Owen Cole, right side, baseline shot good. And the score 24-9, 1 minute left first quarter. Up top, Bogart driving for a moment to Ehrlich beyond the arc. Just to the right of the key, top of the key that is. Tuttle, Adami, left side lane line up and good. Adami's got 4. 7 Knights have already scored in the game. The score 26-9, 43 seconds left in the opening stanza. And down the floor, Aiden Morris, 3 of the 9 I should say, for the Buffs tonight. Owen Cole right elbow, back out Morris. Now to White, back up top, Scribner. And again near corner. Free throw line, all 5 guys a hand on it. Novak, Cole down low, missed the shot, drew a foul. Cole to the free throw line. Foul is going to be on Will Tuttle, I believe. And it is Will's first, 3rd team foul, 3 apiece for each team. Cole missed the free throw off the front iron. 26-9 Sacred Heart. 7 guys, as I said, 7 Knights have already scored, all 5 starters, along with Luca Adami and Will Tuttle off the bench for the Knights. Second free throw, Cole buries that one. Cole's got 3. And the score 26-10. 17.3, and I would venture an educated guess that the Knights are going to go for the final shot here of the quarter. Adami across the timeline. Walker Tuttle's checked in now, back to Adami. Now Ehrlich down Broadway in the lane, off the glass, and good again. 5 seconds left. And that's going to do it. Shot off the heel, nearly going in at the horn by Aiden Morris, but a big first quarter for the Knights. They lead at 28-10 after the opening 8 minutes. We're back after a break. You're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
For over 90 years, when people go car shopping, they've been coming to Marshall Motors in Salina. Hi, this is Dan at Marshall Motors. The world has changed, but the way we do business remains the same. We promise you the right price, no pressure, and to be your trusted dealership for sales and service. For over 90 years, we've been treating people the way we want to be treated and watching them drive away with a smile and a great ride. Come see us in South Salina at Marshall Motors. We keep life moving.
And we're back in Belleville here at Republic County. 28-point spurt, 28-point outburst by the Knights here in the opening frame. Opening 8 minutes, 28-10 the score. 7 Knights have scored. Max Ehrlich's 9 leads them all. For the Buffs, 3 guys with 3 apiece and another with a single point from the free throw line to account for their 10 points. 8 minutes on the clock, Knights on the floor. Buffs set to join them. Back in now. And that's going to go out of bounds near side. Out of bounds to the Knights. Yes, I mentioned donuts a little bit earlier when I was talking about a half dozen and a baker's dozen in points as the Knights led at that point by those margins. Talking about donuts, yes, or something light and flaky like an apple fritter. That'd be nice too. 7:40 left, second quarter. Knights up by 18, 28-10 with the ball on the turnover. There's a Adami, left-sided Tuttle. Now Matucci right to the basket, off the glass, and good again. Matucci's got a half dozen, and there I go again. Checking into the game now, in there is Keegan Wigley for the Buffs. Also out there, well, actually the other four are starters, and there's a shot missing. Rebound to Will Tuttle. Outlet now Luca Adami. A minute gone by here in the third or the second, and that basket good by Adami. He's got 6, and the Knights lead it now 32-10. 22-point spread here in this one. There's a little scoop pass to Cole, back outside to Wigley. Now a drive in the ooh. That was probably a walk, but not called. Drug that pivot foot, slid it in the lane there, did. There's Will Tuttle to Walker Tuttle, and it's no good. Might have been, couldn't tell if Cole got a hand on that or not, but in the lane. Near corner for 3, that's going to miss. Cole, though, there for the putback and missed it. Rebound Matucci, quick outlet now Adami to the basket, off the left side, off the glass, up and good. Another timeout called. Adami's got 8, and the Knights lead it 34-10. They've scored the first 6 here, the third quarter, in not quite 2 minutes. 30-second timeout. Back after this, you're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Opus Plasma Skin Resurfacing at Salina Medical Aesthetics is similar to traditional laser skin treatments. It uses thermal energy to produce anti-aging results as opposed to traditional laser energy. There's minimal downtime, and each session only takes about 45 minutes. Most patients see a noticeable difference with just one procedure. Treat moderate to deep wrinkles, fine lines, sagging skin, rough patches, poor skin tone, and sunspots. Opus is a fantastic treatment for anti-aging. For a free consultation, contact Salina Medical Aesthetics and learn more at salinamedesthetics.org.
6:04 to play, second quarter, back in Republic County, back in Belleville, and the Knights led it by 18 after 1, 28-10. Nearly stole it right there. 6-0 spurt to start the second quarter. The Knights now up 24, 34-10. Jump stop and into a crowd of Knights, and they're going to call a foul on one of them, as it was Austin Scribner. Little jump stop from the right side in the lane. And looking for someone to inbound the ball. They're going to call the foul on who? Foul's on Adami, his first. And the scoreboard right now showing, they just reset the fouls now, so it'll correctly show 1 against the Knights in the quarter and none against the Buffaloes. 5:38 to play and rolling here, second quarter. Cole top of the key, right side off to Morris. Left side Scribner to the elbow, lost the handle, got it back. Here is Levi White back in the corner. Into a double team there, both the Tuttles say thou shalt not pass. And back it goes now as Carson Lehman's checked in the game for the Knights. So Lehman's in there. Both Tuttles, Will and Walker, Matucci, and Adami are on the floor for the Knights. Adami again, right side to Lehman for 3. It's Tuttle, it's Will Tuttle, it's missed, and the rebound goes back to the Buffs. Under 5 to play now in the third. I keep saying the third. The second. 34-10. And Adami, and working on him was Morris for a moment. And not quite sure what the call was there, but the Knights will get the ball back. 4:40 left, second quarter. Coach Hines, a couple of rows in front of me up here, relaxing, watching the boys game. Tuttle for 3 again. Walker Tuttle with the rebound. Matucci, left side of Adami for 3. Shot up, miss, off the heel. Another rebound. Well, Walker had it for a moment, did Walker Tuttle. Lost the handle on the ball back to Republic County. 4:15 left before halftime. 3 ball on the other end is missed. Rebound Walker Tuttle again. Comes Michael Matucci down the floor. Looking right, going left. Carson Lehman from the corner, near side. Adami retrieves. Walker Tuttle for 3, way up there, and buries it. Big number 5-0. And they're going right in order, right down my score sheet. The starting 5 all scored, and then in order, Adami, Tuttle, and Tuttle, Will, and Walker. So that would mean next up, Carson Lehman. He's on the floor right now. Just the way I've got them all wrote down. They just happen to be going in order. That's out of bounds. 3:35 to play before halftime. It's all Knights up by 27 as they've outscored the Buffs. 9-0 here in the second quarter. Again, remember back in Salina, the Knights pitched shutouts in both the second and the fourth quarters after the score was 19-10 Knights after 1 in the first meeting. The Buffs were scoreless in the second and the fourth quarters and only scored 7 in the third, and a 64-17 loss to Sacred Heart. 3:22 left before halftime. Inbound, Ben Disberger's in the game for Sacred Heart. Walker Tuttle, and it's going to go into the hands of Scrivener, back to Republic County. 3 ball, right wing up, missed. Offensive rebound, put back up, also missed. Rebound, Will Tuttle. Also in there is Luke Colin. So now on the floor for the Knights, Will Tuttle, Walker Tuttle, Carson Lehman, Luke Colin, and Ben Disberger in there for the Knights. 3 seconds shy, 3 minutes left in the half. Nice to see some of these younger guys getting some playing time here. As the Knights up by 27 and still just under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Tuttle, second free throw, got that one. So Will with 3. 1 of 2 from the line. 2:50 left before halftime, and the lead has ballooned to 28 all of a sudden. It was 18 after 1. There's a shot up and missing, and now the Knights have outscored Republic County 10-0 here in the second quarter. Nice pass, Walker from Will. Tuttle to Tuttle, up and good, and Walker's got 5. 2.5 to play, and the lead's an even 30 at 40-10. So now the Knights have outscored the Buffs 12-0 here in the quarter. There's Will Tuttle right down the and 1 right down Broadway, down the lane, up and in with the shot and the 3-point play opportunity. So now Will's got 5. So again, it's Tuttle free throw. That one rattles out. Will Tuttle, Walker Tuttle, Carson Lehman, Ben Disberger, and Luke Colin on the floor for the Knights. There's a reach in nearly stolen by Will. Clock nears the 2-minute mark before their intermission. The 3-point shot right side, and that will break the shutout here in the quarter. Levi White with 6. Still a long way to go for the Buffs, down now 42-13, down 29. There's a drive by Cohen, left hand off the glass and good. Well, I've got 11 Knights on my score list, and 9 of them have scored. Take a 30-second timeout, 1:42 to go before halftime. Let's take a look at the area scoreboard update brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital while we have a quick chance. And these will be boys' halftime scores. El Saline, number 5 ranked El Saline in 2A, getting hammered by second-ranked 2A Sterling. That score in the boys' half, 48-21 Sterling. Also, Abilene down to Clay Center, or actually Abilene boys are beating Clay Center 30-22. South down to Mays 35-13. Bennington leads Ellsworth 21-18. And back to our game here, 44-13. Late in the first half, there's a 3-ball out of bounds off of Cole. It's going to be night ball with 1:24 to play in the third. In the second, I keep saying, I don't know. Watch me when we get to the third quarter, I'll start saying in the second or something silly. 1:20 left before halftime, 44-13 Knights by 29. Walker Tuttle right side, Carson Lehman up top. Jet Samuelson's come back in. There's Walker Tuttle with it. The left lane line now for 3. Colin got it. Luke's got 5. And the Knights up by 34 with a minute, actually less than a minute to go here before the break. Wigley on the left elbow and just about drug that pivot foot. Now for 3 again, shot up. That one's going to rim off. Rebound Walker Tuttle off the Aiden Morris miss. And back down the floor comes Colin and the Knights. Near side wing and reaching in. That's going to go, I believe, on Owen Cole. Samuelson was trying to get a pass to Disberger. And that is the call on Owen Cole, already with 3 fouls. 47-13 the score, 34.2 to go before halftime. Quick inbound, Colin for 3 again, right corner, far side. That one will miss, and the rebound. A couple of the Buffs collide lightly. That was White and Morris, and Morris takes it across the timeline with the basketball at the present. 18, 17 and counting. Scribner. Back out to Morris, beyond the arc. There's a spin off the glass, shot good. That was Levi White who leads the Buffs with 8. Now we're down to 3, we're down to 2. Long 3 at the horn, and it, just about went for Walker Tuttle, but to no avail. But a 32-point lead all of a sudden for the Knights. They led by 18 after 1. 32 here at halftime. It's 47-15 Knights. We'll come back with halftime and some individual scoring numbers and more. You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Salina Surgical Hospital is a high-quality surgical facility with a comfortable and home-like atmosphere. Together with our community's greatest doctors, we are committed to a patient care model where exceptional satisfaction is the norm and every patient feels like they are treated with respect, dignity, and compassion. Salina Surgical Hospital is partially owned by a group of local community-involved physicians. Talk to your doctor about scheduling your next procedure with us. Salina Surgical Hospital. Your voice, your choice.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Maui Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of North Central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Maui Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MauiClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Maui.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Welcome back to Republic County. It is night basketball on a Friday night. Second to last games of the season for the boys and girls. The Lady Knights won it earlier over Republic County. The boys looking good to complete the doubleheader sweep before this one's said and done. And right now the Knights up by 28. And if that lead goes back over 30 at the end of the quarter or any point in the fourth, we'll have a running clock that fourth quarter. So this fourth quarter, this second half in the fourth quarter in particular may not take very long, but scoring in the first half for Republic County, 8 points by Levi White to lead them, 3 by Aiden Morris, 3 by Owen Cole, and 1 by Austin Scribner for the 15 for the Buffs. Meanwhile, for the Knights, 9 guys have scored. Max Ehrlich leads them with 9. 8 by Luca Adami. 6 by Michael Matucci. 5 apiece from Evan Bogart, Will Tuttle, Walker Tuttle, and Luke Coland, all with 5. And 2 apiece by Jason Mars and also by Jet Samuelson. So again, 9 of the 11 guys for the Knights have seen the floor thus far. Or no, I should say 9 of the 11. I was right the first time. 11 guys have played, 9 have scored, and now the starters back on the floor. There's a steal by Levi White for Republic County. Underway third quarter, and there's a traveling violation. And the ball back to the Knights. I think I just said the lead was 28, 47-15. couldn't add very well or subtract. That's a 32-point lead. I just realized I transposed the numbers in my head, but it's a big lead nonetheless. There's a 3-point shot near side by Bogart rather, up and good. And now Evans got 8, and the lead is 35, 50-15. Pass left elbow at the free throw line. A shot looks short, but enough on it by Novak to get in there. 50-17, now Matucci down the floor. Mars for 3 again. And that one's off the heel, no good. Long rebound to the free throw line to Levi White. 50-17, Knights by 33. 33, geez. There's a shot, but no good. Out to the free throw line. That's going to be the first foul called on Evan Bogart in the game. First team foul on the Knights, and there's a free throw missing. At the charity stripe, Caden Novak. 1:11 gone by, third quarter. Second free throw also pops in and out. Rebound to Bogart. Now Matucci. Mike with it. Swings to the left. Far corner. 3-ball up, 3-ball in. Bogart, 2 3-balls from distance, and he's got double figures now. He's gone from 5 to 11 in short order. 53-17 Knights. Turnaround by Cole, missing badly. Rebound Samuelson. And down the floor, Matucci with it again. Gives Samuelson the assist. Matucci the basket, now with 8 points. And the lead, 38, 55-17. Spinning the lane, another little baby hook almost, but no good by Caden Novak. And to the basket, Bogart got his own rebound, puts it in, and one. So Bogart went from 5 at halftime, already with 8 here, and we've barely played 2 minutes. Second personal foul, by the way, called on Caden Novak. Free throw up and off the front iron, no good. So Bogart remains at 13 for the game. And 8 of those right here early on in the first 2:15 of the third quarter. Kicked out Aiden Morris beyond the arc. Shot from the left wing missed right in the hands of Ehrlich to Matucci. Bounce pass, Ehrlich up, right into the stage. Basket good. Free throw coming. And Ehrlich now in double figures with 11. Ehrlich with the free throw, also good. Ehrlich with 12 and Bogart with 13, as I mentioned a bit earlier. Second team foul called against against first team foul, I should say, against the Buffs here in the third quarter. That's out of bounds as Caden Novak lost it, but it went off one of the Knights as he was surrounded by blue jerseys on the baseline. 5:19 left, third quarter, quick inbound. And that one's in and out of the hands of Aiden Morris. Here's Ehrlich with a left hand off the glass, up and good. And now Ehrlich with 14, Bogart with 13, as those two seesawing back and forth for high scoring honors at this point. 3 minutes gone by, 5 minutes to play, third quarter. It's 62-17, and ironically, if the Knights score with this two-pointer right here, it'll match the score of the final. And it's up and good by Matucci now with 10 points. That's 64-17. That was the exact final score of the first game back in Salina. We still have 4:47 left, third quarter. As that final 64-17, that's exactly the score right now. Full timeout call, we'll take one as well. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Salina Surgical Hospital is a high-quality surgical facility with a comfortable and home-like atmosphere. Together with our community's greatest doctors, we are committed to a patient care model where exceptional satisfaction is the norm and every patient feels like they are treated with respect, dignity, and compassion. Salina Surgical Hospital is partially owned by a group of local community-involved physicians. Talk to your doctor about scheduling your next procedure with us. Salina Surgical Hospital. Your voice, your choice.
Insurance is something we all need in our business, home, car, and life. But do you really understand what's covered? And most importantly, what you are paying for? Hi, this is Rob Carlson in the Salina office of Smart Insurance. Change is good, especially if you haven't looked at your insurance policy lately. I can help you understand what you need and where the gaps are in your coverage. We provide free quotes and take pride in looking out for you. Smart Insurance, with locations in Salina, Abilene, and Harrington. Give us a call today.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
And back once again with Sacred Heart Basketball back at Republic County. And again, I mentioned, a little ironic that the score we sit at right now, 64-17. Well, it was Adami basket good. That didn't last long. 10 for Adami, so now just like that, there's 4 nights in double figures. But before that basket, 64-17, that was the exact final score of the first game between these two back in Salina. And this one's been all Sacred Heart. There's a basket good by Will Tuttle. He's got 7. And the lead now 68-17. That completely halfway through the third, and the Knights up by 51. There's a blocking foul. It's going to be charged to Austin Scribner. That'll be the second team foul against the Buffs here in the third quarter, and to the free throw line, Will Tuttle. Third personal on Scribner. First free throw up and good. Tuttle with 8. So now Matucci with 10, Bogart 13, Ehrlich with 14, Adami 10, and 9 for Tuttle, for Will Tuttle. 70-17. Right side on the wing. Now back in there is Keegan Wigley. And there's a foul that's going to be called with 3:34 to play in the third. Comes Walker Tuttle to check back in for Jason Mars. So we have got Adami, Bogart, Samuelson, and both Tuttles out there for the Knights. Will and Walker both. Quick pass inbounds, too strong off the backboard. Rebound Samuelson, another fast break, outlet pass to Tuttle, and he's going to be fouled one more time. So 3:27 to play. That'll be the third team foul called on the Buffs in the quarter. So again, our final score from earlier. Sacred Heart wins it 51-33. Free throw by Tuttle, good. And Tuttle all of a sudden in double figures now. The fifth night, he's got 11. Once again, Ehrlich with 14, Bogart with 13. Matucci with 10, Tuttle 11, and Adami's got 10. Up and under, and that shot's missed, put back up, and good by Walker Tuttle. And now he's got 7, I should say. And now one player at a time, everyone seems like they're knocking on the doorstep of double figures in points. There's a steal by Adami. Tuttle on the left baseline far side. Now Mars for 3. Up. No good. Tipped around. Samuelson got their offensive rebound. Put it back up himself and scored. He's got 4. 76-20. Again, the Knights down the floor. Adami up and good off the glass. Another timeout's going to be called. That's a dozen for Luca Adami. Another timeout call, 2:07 to go. 30-second timeout. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Winter travel can be treacherous if your tires are worn out. Stay safe with an inspection at Commercial Tire Company. Cold weather also drops the inflation in your tires. Get them checked today to avoid losing grip or damaging your tires. Commercial Tire will help keep you safe. For repairs that aren't tire related, our automotive and diesel mechanics will fix it right the first time. Commercial Tire Centers, West Crawford and North 9th, Salina.
Commercial Tire Centers, where service is everything.
And now back to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Back in Republic County, in Belleville. Under 2 to play, third quarter. It's 78-20 Knights. Right to the near side to Wigley, and Carson Lehman back in there for Sacred Heart. Both Tuttles are in there, Walker and Will. Carson Lehman, Jason Mars, and Luca Adami for the moment. 1:40 left. Knights 78. Wigley, a little bank for a 3-ball. Basket good. 78-23 the score now. Lehman to the rack, up shot, no good. Skipped across the back of the iron. Would not go for him. Fouls on Mars, just his first. 14th foul against the Knights here in the quarter with 80 seconds left. As we'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter, it'll be a short one. Umpire back to the near side from Scribner to Morris. Turn around by Cole up, missed that one. And tipped right to himself, tight roping the baseline, but saving it right back into the Knights was Morris. There's a pass up and good, the assist to Adami. Basket good by Mars, who's got 4. 80-23. .30 seconds left in the third. Far corner to Cole back up top. And out there, Levi White. Near side, Aiden Morris again. Over Adami, missed the shot, rebound to Mars. 10 seconds left, third quarter, and far side to Lehman. There's Tuttle, Adami in the lane. Mars, and not going for a shot, and the traveling violation, and that's going to do it. We're through 3. Knights 80, Buffs 23, back with a running clock in the fourth quarter next. You're listening and watching to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
Opus Plasma Skin Resurfacing at Salina Medical Aesthetics is similar to traditional laser skin treatments. It uses thermal energy to produce anti-aging results as opposed to traditional laser energy. There's minimal downtime, and each session only takes about 45 minutes. Most patients see a noticeable difference with just one procedure. Treat moderate to deep wrinkles, fine lines, sagging skin, rough patches, poor skin tone, and sunspots. Opus is a fantastic treatment for anti-aging. For a free consultation, contact Salina Medical Aesthetics and learn more at salinamedesthetics.org.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball, 80-23 Knights. Checking my math here, I've got 80 points for the Knights, 23 for the Buffaloes. It's going to be a quick fourth quarter with a running clock. The shot no good. Rebound Will Tuttle. On the floor, Ben Disperter back out there, as is Luke Colin. Disperter turnaround shot, and that one about 4 bounces off the iron, that one goes, and now the Knights need to get one to Carson Lehman. 10 Knights have scored. He's the lone guy without a basket in this one. 82-23, the Knights up by 59. Knights are going to go to 16-3, 6-3 in the league, and there's another one by Wigley. He's got 6, 2 threes here in the second half. 82-26 the score. There's Lehman. Up top, Will Tuttle. Tuttle and Tuttle, Lehman, Disberger, and Colin, I should say, in the game for the Knights. 6:50 left and rolling. Out to Morris beyond the arc. He'll try a 3. Up, shot, no good. Rebound, Walker Tuttle. And now Luke Coland. Coland goes to his right. There's Walker Tuttle. Now Will Tuttle. Up top, Carson Lehman. Back in the near corner to Luke Coland. Tuttle, there's a reach in and a takeaway. And the basket off the glass and good by Aiden Morris, who's got 5 now. Clock continues to roll here. We're 6:15 and counting here in the fourth. The Buffs are going to go to 1-18, 0-9 in the NCAA League. 1 game to go. They'll have their senior night right here at home again Tuesday night as they'll welcome in Southeast of Saline. As we mentioned, the Knights back at home for their senior night on Tuesday. As Lehman got fouled, misses the first free throw. 3rd foul called on Caden Novak. Ellsworth at Salina. Boys and girls doubleheader on Tuesday night in Salina. And now Lehman, free throw up. Arcing shot, missed it short. Right in Disberger's face. 5.5 to play now. 82-28. Couple of misses by Lehman. There's a 3-point shot near corner. That's going to miss. Rebound Walker Tuttle. And now to Coland. Coland down the floor. Near side wing on the right. Back to Walker Tuttle. They'll try a 3 again. And boy, right through there and good. It's not. That's his second 3. And now he's got 10 points. That's the 5th night in double figures. 5th or 6th. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 Knights have scored. 6 are in double figures. And the 2 makes from distance by Walker Tuttle. Good looks, and they've been good-looking shots. There's another 3-point shot by Wigley, missing. Rebound Tuttle one more time. Walker Tuttle off to Colin. Bounce pass looking for Disberger down low. It's tapped away, taken by Scribner and Republic County with 4:25 to play in the game. Shot on the other end, good off the glass by Levi White. First double-figure score for the Buffs with 10 as we approach the midpoint here of the final period. Tuttle for 3 again. That one won't go for him. Just calmly takes those 3s, just makes it look effortless. And there's a foul that'll be called under 4 to play in the game, but that one wouldn't fall for him. So the foul's going to be called on Carson Lehman, his first. Into the game now for Republic County. Manny Motto, a 5'5" sophomore, checked in. Shot up and missing, and also out there we've got Keegan Wigley, Gavin Packard, a 5'7" freshman. And Keegan Wigley, by the way, is a 5'2" freshman. Nailed a couple of 3s, but so outsized out there. But he's got a couple of 3s to his credit, also out there. And 3 minutes remain in the game. Wigley. Actually, that's Packard. Back near side, Wigley. And a pass looked like it went off Colin's foot. as we're approaching 2.5 to play in regulation. So, it's going to be Motto to inbound. Manny Motto in there for Republic County. Near side Motto against Tuttle. 2:15 and counting here, fourth quarter. Now to the right side, a long three is, not sure if that was partially deflected, but it's well short nonetheless, as we're just shy of 2 minutes. Now Lehman to the basket, off the glass, good. And 11 Knights have scored. That's Lehman's first basket. All 11 Knights that have seen the floor have at least 2 points now. 6 in double figures. He was the last one and just got himself a couple. 1:45 to play in regulation. 3-ball left side missed. Offensive rebound put back up. Wellstrong off the glass. Rebound Will Tuttle. Outlet to Colin. Now the Knights passing it around in no particular hurry. There's Colin for three, though, near corner. That's short. And the rebound to Pickard. And now off it goes to Wigley. Shot, Wellstrong. And it's going to be Knight ball, as it was Motto trying to make a save, and they say he stepped on the baseline. It's out of bounds back to the Knights. As we approach the final minute of this one, it'll be a monster blowout. And again, the tough season for the Buffs continues as they're still sitting on one win. There's a 3-ball missing. Offensive rebound. Disberger put back up. That won't fall. Walker Tuttle, though, that's too strong. How about Will Tuttle? That one will go. That's a dozen. Actually, yeah, that's a dozen for Walker Tuttle. 89-30. Final 25 seconds. A drive by Motto, deflected and blocked. Looked like Colin got a piece of it. And now the Knights can dribble this one out. And it would appear that's exactly what they're going to do. Final 10 seconds. The Knights are going to win this one 89-30 and go to 16-3 on the season, heading into senior night on Tuesday against Ellsworth. So the Knights, 11 guys play, 11 guys score. Final score 89-30. We'll come back after a break. We'll wrap things up here from Belleville and Republic County after this. You're listening and watching the Sacred Heart Basketball and Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine.
The Bennington State Bank proudly supports local sports and wants each student to know that their hard work and talent is noticed and appreciated. At Bennington State Bank, they care about local communities and are committed to fostering long-term relationships through the delivery of excellent customer service, integrity, and fairness. From helping local businesses to supporting community youth and nonprofits to helping you purchase your dream home or invest in your future, Bennington State Bank is here to help. Give them a call to experience exceptional banking with hometown service. Bennington State Bank, your trusted hometown bank. Member FDIC.
The hours of drills, the pre-dawn workouts, the hundreds of laps. It takes hard work, passion, and drive to do what you love. When you're sidelined by injury, Salina Regional Sports Medicine is just as committed and works just as hard to get you back in the game. Salina Regional Sports Medicine, 785-452-7366. SalinaRegionalSportsMedicine.com.
APAC Kansas Incorporated has been building the Heartland from the ground up for over a century. From the supply of aggregate materials, hot mix asphalt, and concrete to the construction of roads and bridges, we do it all. You've seen our trucks, and now we want to hire you. APAC in Salina is growing, and we are hiring for all positions. From truck drivers to mechanics, general laborers, and construction, APAC has your next career. For more details, visit the job links page at salinapost.com. Great pay and benefits, APAC is an equal opportunity employer.
Mowry Clinic is pleased to welcome obstetrician and gynecologist Dr. Mariah Jones. Dr. Jones is a Salina area native and is excited to return to her roots and care for the women of north central Kansas. She completed medical school and residency at the University of Kansas School of Medicine. Dr. Jones is joining Drs. Knox, Prendergast, Morgan, Ablard, and Roche at Mowry Women's Clinic in Salina. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Jones by calling 785-827-7261 or visit MowryClinic.com to learn why you matter more at Mowry.
Hometown Disposal is a locally owned and operated waste hauling company offering residential and commercial trash service. Hometown Disposal offers front load, roll off, and rear load disposal bins for all your waste hauling needs. Let Hometown Disposal assist you with all your daily, weekend, or seasonal cleanup jobs. Hometown Disposal offers waste disposal options that are simple, affordable, and stress-free. Hometown Disposal is the right choice for families, local business owners, and general contractors. Contact Hometown Disposal, Salina's premier waste hauling solution.
Looking to take the next step in your career? Consider an MBA from Kansas Wesleyan. You can complete the program fully online in as little as 1 year, and your last class is free. Want to be a part of one of the region's fastest growing universities? Visit kwu.edu/MBA today. That's kwu.edu/MBA.
You're listening to Sacred Heart Basketball.
Welcome back to Sacred Heart Basketball on Salina Post, presented by Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. Coach Brian Gormley and I talking for a bit off the air. He just came up here on headset now, and I frankly said, Coach, I don't know what to ask you about that one. It's such a, Republic County struggled all year, and you got 11, but interesting, I don't know if you realize this, 11 guys got on the floor. They all scored at least 2.
Yeah.
Every one of them.
I could tell that from our guys on the bench. Our starters were out most of the second, most of the fourth, and they were cheering those other guys on. And at the end right there, I think Carson was the last guy to get in the column.
Yep.
And they were all cheering for him to get the basketball, so that was a good one.
And just kind of looking at numbers, and 64-17 was the final in the first game. That was the exact score with 4:47 to go in the third in this one, so just kind of a little, unique thing to see on my part. But I did want to mention as well, we're watching the standings. You know that Republic County is in your sub-state, the Wabaunsee sub-state, and chances are, with you being the one, you and Bennington are playing for the 1 and the 2 seeds, and if you wind up being the 1, Republic County winds up being the 8. You're going to see these guys one more time before all is said and done this season.
Yeah, that's true. We got Wabaunsee and Republic County kind of on our radar right now for that first round game on that Tuesday night. Republic County tonight was probably missing their best basketball player, the Martin kid, number 22.
Mm-hmm.
You remember at our place, I think he had 10 of their 17 in the game, and a lot of stuff just runs through him, and he makes it. So he got hurt in practice yesterday, so they were a little short-handed, and maybe that was the reason why we were got. Just that third quarter we got a lot of run-outs, got some easy buckets. So anyway, that was they finished well, they finished with good spirit, and our guys competed as a team.
Walker Tuttle in particular, he's got a nice stroke from three-point. He doesn't shoot it there very often, but he got a nice stroke from three-point range.
Yeah, he let one go at Beloit from the corner that I thought was going to give us a lead in that ball game. It was a big shot he took, and Walker knows when he's open. He's got the opportunity to take it, and tonight they cashed in.
A couple of them his shot looks so effortless for a big guy like he is, but he was the last guy to get in double figures. I'll just go down the list real quick. Matucci with 10, Bogart 13, Ehrlich with 14, Adami 12, Will Tuttle with 11, Walker Tuttle with 12. Those are your double-figure scores. And, again, everybody, it was nice to see some of the guys, Carson and Ben and Luke, getting some playing time they don't normally get, too. Yeah, it was. They work really hard in practice. Carson, Ben, and Luke are going to be 3 guys you're going to see a lot on the Sacred Heart floor next year. So it was nice to be able to get them some varsity time. Absolutely. Well, Coach, I mentioned as well, just get some early thoughts. So you got one more game here. You got Ellsworth senior night, a lot of seniors, 7 of them I believe, and just real quick, I guess a 2-part question, just talk a bit about your seniors and going into that senior night, and talk about the game, the rematch with Ellsworth. These guys, they've been doing it for Sacred Heart basketball for 3 years now, and they are a fun group to coach.
They just get along so well and amongst themselves, the 7. We bring Luca in this year, obviously as an exchange student, and he just meshes. And it's just been really an honor to be able to coach these guys. I've enjoyed every minute of it and wanted to go on for about another 3 weeks. Would be awesome, Adam.
Absolutely.
But we know we got a tough road to hoe, but that's all right. These guys elected to compete, and we're gonna give it everything we've got this last couple of weeks here to see what happens.
Looking forward to that last game with Ellsworth, but then seeing how the brackets shake up, the records shake up, and then one game at a time, sub-state, and hopefully, like you said, that next week, state after that, but one game at a time. Coach, thanks for the time as always, and nice win tonight, and good luck Tuesday with Ellsworth.
All right, we'll see you Tuesday night, Adam.
See you back in Salina. Thank you. Head coach of the Sacred Heart boys, Brian Gormley, joining us here. Finishing things up tonight as, again, the Knights win it big, 89-30 over Republic County as scores. 13 by Evan Bogart, 12 apiece from Luca Adami and Walker Tuttle, 11 for Will Tuttle, 10 for Michael Matucci, also 5 from Luke Colin, 4 apiece from Jet Samuelson and Jason Mars, and 2 apiece from Carson Lehman and Ben Disperter. 11 guys play, 11 guys score. Knights hang 89 on Republic County in a big 59-point win. 89-30 the final score. Also earlier in the girls game, the Knights sweep it here on the road as the ladies win 51-33 over the Lady Buffs of Republic County as well. So the Knights sweep it here tonight, and they will both return to action, the girls and the boys, as they take on Ellsworth at Salina on Tuesday night. One more quick of our area scoreboard update brought to you by Salina Surgical Hospital before we sign off for the evening. As I get the right text messages up. The final scores here. Abilene beats Clay Center, and these are the boys' finals. Abilene upends Clay Center. The Cowboys over the Tigers 57-41 in NCKL action. Also, we have got Salina South falling to Mays 67-50. Number 5 in 2A, El Saline falls big to Sterling, the number 2 ranked ranked team in Class 2A. 75-48 was that final. Let's see, Valley Center and Salina Central, that was a halftime boys score. Valley Center was up on the Mustangs 35-21. And that looks like the last update we have at this point, so we'll leave it at that. Invite you to stop by SalinaPost.com as we'll have a recap from this game. Also the Southeast Up Saline game and all the games we cover and the games in the area. We appreciate you logging on to the website and also listening to us online here with Salina Post and Salina Regional Orthopedic and Sports Medicine. So one final time, final score of the boys game 89-30. Final score of the girls game earlier tonight was 51-33. So for Avery Cadle, I'm Adam Coulter. Again, next game Tuesday night in Salina, senior night against Ellsworth. We'll talk to you again then from Salina.
You've been listening to Eagle Radio and Sacred Heart Basketball.